Oh, wow. Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? You know what? There's one thing I always forget to say when I kick off any presentation. I always forget to say, hey, I'm not a financial advisor, but I love personal finance. And um, I'm just going to show you what I'm doing online, offline, within the lines, outside the lines, wherever you draw the line. I'm Rashid Hill, just so you know, better known as Coach Rashid. And I want to give you a quick update on what's going on with Safir Global and Zeniq Technologies. A lot. I think I did an update not too long ago, talking a little bit about some of the things that's going on. As you know, we do have a very powerful program. The company has been running, for almost a year as far as the marketing side of it. But prior to the marketing side, they were actually creating the infrastructure around where they want to go, right? So if you see the roadmap, and their roadmap is just showing you milestones. And so it shows you where they started and where they continue to grow. So very, very powerful, doing great things in this space. And so Safir Global and Zeniq Technologies are two of the quality companies out of Dubai. They came together, between 2018 and 2021 in order to go ahead and launch what we know today as a very powerful platform for decentralized finance, digitalization, tokenization, and all of the smart chain, blockchain type product services that you'll see and that you hear about now. Their first major development was the blockchain, and then on top of that, they created their Zeniq coin, and that Zeniq coin is one of the most exciting systems coins out today. That crypto um, is really the the value system for all of the Zeniq Technologies ecosystem. And so I wanted to come on today and talk to you a little bit about where we're at and where we're going. I'm going to probably be all over the place because I have not prepared. I haven't prepared. I'm normally pretty prepared. I normally have notes and things like that, but I've seen so many things coming. And I know I have not been on lately. So I said, I got to get on. I got to at least talk to the audience, let them know that, yes, I'm still here. I'm working on, other projects in the background for myself, things that, personal development, things that I like to do. I wrote a book, some time ago. I actually have developed a workshop and I developed an online course around that book called 8 Ways to Be 10 Times Better. So, yes, I am going to be not on updates and live and all that as often, but I will be on talking about some of those things. But I do have some very exciting stuff coming in the near future. So let me tell you this right quick, and then we'll jump into sharing the screen, and we'll talk a little bit about the company and the presentation and all that good stuff. One of the things that happened recently, and the company's always talked about making sure that there's a consistent message about Zeniq Technologies and the collaboration with Safir Global. And seeing as we are not employees, obviously, of the company, but what we want you to know is that they take compliance very serious, and they don't want anything to come out that's not legit. Um, and not right, for the company. And so every now and then they'll go around and take a look at videos and promotions that are out there. And as you guys know, my video and my promotions are always out there. And with that being said, I really was surprised to hear from the company on something that I was working on. This is maybe 6 months ago that there was some discussion about compliance, right? And so knowing that I'm pretty sharp on compliance. I do my research. When I do my research, then I present the information. And just like, a week goes by, 2 weeks go by, and you don't see anything, and then you see me do an update, that means that I've done my research and I'm providing you information. And so, as you know, Zeniq Technologies, working with agencies in Dubai and helping out from a consultation perspective or from direct, I don't know. We haven't been told, but they have some connection with working with the Dubai government in some form or fashion. Now, that being said, if the term strategic partnership comes out, then they are very quick to say that's not true. We don't have any, type of strategic partnership. Okay, great. So one of my videos, I talked about the term strategic partnership in the sentence, Zeniq and Safir. And so that was an issue, and I had to go back and explain that. And they basically, obviously wanted me to remove that because that's not true. And I want to tell everybody today that Zeniq Technologies does not have an official agreement. They do not have official contracts with the Dubai government. So if anybody ever in their lifetime imagine that from a video, from a description in a video, or from any of the thousands of videos out there that have the wrong information that I don't know anybody's talking about, then know that that's not the case. What they do have is some consultation. They may have conversations. They may have hosted a media event where they actually presented the Zeniq Hub to a member of the royal family, because the royal family acknowledges that they do support blockchain technology in the Dubai operations. That is very clear. That's public information. So obviously that's not a problem. But there's a video that shows this all happening. Therefore, that's where that particular terminology came from. So with that being said, let's get right into, here are some of the updates that's going on with Zeniq Technologies and Safir Global. With Zeniq Technologies, they have started working on their website. They've updated it with the new token list, new Zeniq coin listing, which is on LA token now. It was on Uniswap, hit Pancake Swap. Now it's on LA token. Some people call it La Token. If you want to call it La Token, go for it. But it is, there as well. And so everything else is pretty much the same information if you go through that. Now, speaking of LA token or La Token, it's just funny to me because I hear people actually saying La Token. But it is on there. Now, I just did a little quick search this morning, and the latest information I have on Zeniq, and that's Zeniq obviously paired with USDT. If you purchase with USDT, then you're going to be able to get Zeniq coins for 40 cents per coin. If you want to sell, you will be selling them for 40 cents per coin. All right. Now, as you know, Zeniq has been in play for some time now on other exchanges, Pancake Swap, Uniswap, and so the price has definitely been up and down. And as you can tell, recently people started to sell, but when they got to about 41, so it's 42. Looks like earlier, maybe yesterday or so, it was at 44. And so we know that it goes up and down with the rest of the market. That's just how it works. So nothing new there. All right. So with that being said, let's go over here and let's take a look at AVINOC, because you may be asking the question, why AVINOC? Well, that's another part of the update. AVINOC is an actual aviation blockchain technology company, and AVINOC has taken the opportunity to fulfill a space in this massive industry called aviation. And what they've done is they created a company and created an app, and obviously created the blockchain or utilized the blockchain in order to create their particular token called the AVINOC token. And what it does is it contributes to booking and searching and finding the best private jet flights, which is something new to the industry. Like, nobody's ever put that online. Everybody that has flown private jets has went through a lot of hurdles in order to get that done, but there was no automated place to just do it all at one time, which is interesting. I mean, if you're paying $10,000 for a flight, for an hour or two, I guess you kind of want to do that, in person. But somebody has found a way to go ahead and put that on the blockchain, and now they have an app called VU, and that will be presented to us very soon. They're still working on the bridge between the different companies and the blockchains, and when all that comes together, bam, then we're going to be able to offer that as well. But right now, what we have available is the AVINOC token, and you can purchase that in a variety of places: BKEX exchange, P2P, B2B exchange. You can do that. Uniswap as well. But just to kind of give us a little information here, as you can tell, it's on CoinMarketCap, and the latest is 38 cents per coin. And it's been outstripping the Zeniq coin for some time. Why? Because they've been around for a longer time and they've been in the industry for some time. So it's nothing new that they would be, here. But what's interesting about it is the fact that with AVINOC token, you have the ability to obviously purchase it while it's still at a reasonable price. Now, when I first saw it, I had the opportunity to get this particular coin or token when it was about 14 cents, and we definitely relayed that to our members and the community, because that's just phenomenal, right? Just an amazing opportunity to get it. Even though 2 or 3 years ago it was about 4 cents, so I think that's more amazing. And they had airdrops and things like that, and you can check that. And I mean, maybe we'll go to the Telegram chat and see some more information about it. But a lot of activity in the AVINOC Telegram chat room, and for good reason, obviously. So yes, this is your AVINOC token. I'm going to talk a little bit more about AVINOC here in a few, so you'll kind of know what I mean. This one that we have is Tupan. So Tupan is the next project that's coming. As you know, Zeniq technology is all about tokenization. And when you're dealing with tokenization, then there's so many companies out there that's looking to do things with their companies for crowdfunding, raising funds, raising awareness. So all of these things, but there's always easier ways to do it. And today, the technology that's presented, and Zeniq Technologies has created a very good avenue for companies to get on board with the blockchain and that technology. Then tokenization has really come front and center for so many companies. And Zeniq Technologies is really leading the way when it comes to opening up that door for so many out there. And Tupan is a DeFi environmental token that is issued by a fund that's registered in the United States through the SEC, which is a very interesting concept because there's no other coin or token that has that privilege. So we're very excited to be part of that particular project. And so that's something that's being worked on. And as soon as we get more information, then we'll obviously be bringing that to the forefront. All right. So that's really where we're at right now with a couple of those things. Now you kind of want to know, hey, Safir Global, Rashid, give us an update. What's going on with you? Well, not something that I do all the time, but I know that a lot of people probably seen me really aggressive going after, the market when we first started. And along the way, while they were building these new programs in the background, things were a little dormant. And so, of course, I had an opportunity to go ahead and, look at other options for what I wanted to do. So I'm just checking, see, because my Facebook feed went down, so I didn't know what happened, but it's back up, so that's good. So one of the key things that I would, I listened to some of the top leaders, and they were like, hey, a lot of people, they kind of want to know that there's money being made, right? And so a lot of times we offer, here's a real back office, here's a real dashboard, here's a real you know, membership site, so that people know that it's not just like a lot of the other, fake things that's going on out there in the industry. So what we've done um, is try to make sure that you stay updated, do consistent, um, delivery of the information that's available. So there's two things I want to do before we shut it down. One, I want to talk about Zeniq and how Zeniq has created an app, and that app is being used to um, create the staking. It's a new hybrid staking feature through the Zeniq app that awards the Safir Global members with an additional bonus on top of what's already being offered into the market, right? So that's something that I want to talk about as well. So really, really excited about the things that are happening here, right? This is just like, another layer of excitement that the company is presenting. So let's go ahead and see if we can get that set up. All right, let's go to. Well, hopefully everybody's doing okay. I thank you all for showing up. Thank you all for, checking out this update. But if you want to type something in the chat, let me know that you're there. Let me know that you hear me loud and clear. Then great, appreciate that. All right, here we are. So let's go to the back office real quick. All right. So in our back office, hopefully you can see that because it's a little delayed, but I think you'll be able to see it. Yeah, pretty quick. All right. So what we're working with here. So yeah. Anyway, that's me. So it's my back office. I'm not showing you somebody else's back office. Now there's something called ZenCon, which is Zeniq Con, right? And they have like a massive, like a hackathon, or so when you have an open source, and this is something that people need to understand the big picture of. So what Zeniq Technologies has done is they've taken so many steps to make sure that they're doing things in the right succession. And so a lot of people want to see the coin. Some people want to see the token. People want to know that everything is happening. Well, everything is happening, but it happens at different stages. And so the beauty of what the company is doing is that they're creating the different blockchain events that go along with to promote and support the next step in the ecosystem, the next phase, the next product, the next service in the ecosystem, right? Very strategic in how they're doing it. And that makes it that long-term opportunity that we all look for all the time. And so one of the key things that you want to know about what they're doing now with this, ZenCon, similar to a hackathon, they're hosting it in a very nice, resort area in Mexico, which is very cool because Latin America is well known for growing and growing really, really rapidly in their acceptance of cryptocurrency because of obviously the economic systems that they're going through around the world and dealing with different trade and tariff and issues and things like that. So they see an opportunity, right? And so statistics have shown that that's where the most of the crypto growth is in Mexico and Latin America. And so they're having this hackathon or ZeniCon in a very nice area in Mexico. With that, they're inviting about 200 um, of the really great hackers and developers and just IT folks that get into blockchain because it's open source. Now you have to have an open source code on GitHub in order to get into the CMC, CoinMarketCap, Crypto Compare, CoinGecko, and some of the other exchanges. And so these are some of the things that they're doing in order to open up the doors so people can see that this is an actual blockchain. This is a legit operation. And this is why they're leading in the industry. All right. So that I wanted to just mention to you. Now, one of the things they do have communication channels, as you can see on the screen, There are official communication channels, social media channels, Telegram channels that are available with the right information from Zeniq and Safir. There's a video contest going on. There's event and webinar calendar for the teams. If you go into your back office and you click on events and webinars, guess what you're going to find? Events and webinars, right? You got them in English and German. You got on Tuesday in Russian, and you have English and German on Wednesday and Thursday. And so there's multiple opportunities to get the right information from the regional directors about your business. Okay, if you look here, there's an AVINOC incentive um, that they have listed as well. And so this promo is going on for some time. One of the things I know is you get 200 AVINOC tokens when you purchase the hub. Now, the key to this process is understanding as a Safir Global member, and if you're recommending the program for others to get involved with, then there are new developments to the compensation plan. And so we have to kind of go over that. So every Saturday at 9 a.m. PST, then I go over the actual marketing and compensation plan or the business brief as a whole. It's about a 45-minute brief. And then when you add the AVINOC feature, which is the new staking feature, then it does take a little more time, but it educates everybody on what is going on with this program. Now, as I've been off of this page for a while, it looks like it's put me in a position where I have to go back and reload again if we want to see any parts of that. But what I can show you is there's an AVINOC tab. You got the incentive, you got the staking. It shows you the staking hints, and it has a simulator. I don't think I can pull that up either. So there's a simulator, and it just shows you what you can do. You're not going to estimate a calculator, so to speak, to show you, how much you can earn with the AVINOC staking. All right. So what the beauty of this program, and this is not to impress anybody, this is just the fact that since I've been in the program, I've built a great team. This is a new portion here. And if you are looking at your back office, I want you to pay attention. It says total staking hints. So the total staking hints, and you may be thinking, okay, great, but that is very significant because they just added this block and it's here for a reason, right? There's a legitimate reason for it to be here, right? This is how much I've withdrawn, and these are total sales, which is over 2 million euro in total sales in about 9 months. So very excited about where we're going, and I am so excited about the amazing team, especially the UK team led by Pastor Eddie. Really, him and Stephen and Pascalina, and just a lot of the great leaders coming out of the UK, really doing great things for the community. So I can't thank them enough for all that they're doing for the organization. So here's the part that I want to make sure I relay to you, because like I said, that's a new portion that's in your back office, but it's there, like I said, for an actual reason. Let me show you the reason why it's there. Okay. That's what you really want to know, is the reason that it's there. All right. Hold on. Let me find something right quick. I got to update this. And while that's coming on, let's see if I can make sure that I don't miss this part right here. All right. 1 second. All right. Just hold and I'll be right with you. Okay. All right. Just give me 1 second. All right. Just update that I had to make real quick. I think it's okay now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Got it. All right. So good to go. Staking. Earn rewards by holding your crypto. Stronger staking cannot be done. So there has been numerous, I'm talking numerous updates on the staking. We know that the Safir and Zeniq Technologies got together and now have this new staking opportunity for us. AVINOC is the actual company that the staking is being done with. Okay. And so if you've seen the presentation, then you already know all of this information is available to you in your back office. So you don't need me to go over every single detail. There's a couple of things I want to highlight. One, staking itself is just a matter of purchasing the crypto and leaving it within the space, the platform for a specified period of time that you specify, and the company is going to pay you dividends on that. You can call it dividends, profits, whatever you want to call it, but they're going to pay you rewards for holding on to and utilizing that particular crypto, right? Simple as that. Long-term play, right? If anybody, and I talked about this on videos previously, this is a long-term play. You can go and you can jump on any program out there that you see, the shiny objects that show you 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20%. I get it. It's exciting. Sometimes you do that just to, get involved with different things, just to kind of give you some variety, just to diversify a little bit, try something different. I get it. That's fine. But this is your stable staking, right? This is that long term, creating that superior wealth that you and I and all of us have always looked for. So I recommend that you take the time and understand why Zeniq Technologies has provided Safir Global this opportunity, and us as Safir members, an opportunity to gain wealth from this platform. Now, staking is a very, very profitable platform, and that's why they decided to include it. These are examples of some companies, some cryptos out there that utilize staking. They lock up a good portion of the crypto that's purchased by any individual, and you can't touch it for 6 months to a year, sometimes up to 2 years. And there's other ones called Hex, and just there's a variety of them out there. But what happens in that time frame is that coin price goes up, 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 up. And this is what they're showing you is this is why Zeniq Technologies for Global got into staking with AVINOC, because AVINOC is the only company doing what they do. And they have a platform that shows how they're going to grow that business. And that business growing helps to grow the value of the Zeniq coin. With the Zeniq coin value going up, all of Safir Global members that hold massive amounts of Zeniq coins must have massive amounts of wealth at the end of the terms that you specify. And I'll show you exactly what that looks like. Some updates on this. The future of aviation is digital, right? So AVINOC discovered that and they capitalized on that. Then somewhere down the road, they partnered with Zeniq Technologies, which was announced in Dubai in October at the summit that I was at. And that was pretty powerful in itself. And we knew from that point forward, we needed to purchase some of these AVINOC tokens, right? A good friend of mine that's doing about 100,000 a month in this program and in some previous programs, he said, "Hey, Rashid, what do you think? Do you think we should go ahead and purchase some of these?" And I was like, "Well, you know what? Let's wait and see what happens." Because my wisdom was in Zeniq is going to produce an easy way for us to purchase these AVINOC tokens. But what I didn't factor in and didn't think about at the time was people hear this, people see this, and people know that this one's about to rocket, right? And no matter if it took 1 month or 6 months, we knew that whatever the price was in October 2021 for AVINOC, it was not going to be the same ever again. And so at that time, it was about 9 cents. And we still, kind of debated if we should do it or not. We waited for Zeniq Technologies to do their thing. It took them a few months. And that's where a lot of people were looking at other opportunities and things like that, because there was this kind of space in there. Well, guess what? When I finally got around to it, yes, around January or so, it was at 14 cents. And I think I got some at 14. And then obviously, with the mistakes that I made and just getting the right apps, and it was a lot of craziness. Anyway, I got some about 15 cent. And then I got more when it hit about 30 cent because it moved so fast. And then I was not able to complete a purchase order of them at 30 cent. And so the next time I was able to get back in, it was at 34 cent. And now it's over 40 cents. So this is how fast the AVINOC token is growing. It's on the Ethereum blockchain and it's being transferred over to the Zeniq blockchain. All right. So the future of aviation through AVINOC is tokenization, and that's why they wanted to utilize in partnership with Zeniq Technologies because Zeniq is a leader in this space. They found out there's no digital solution available in business aviation to book a business or cargo flight directly, not available like it is for, purchasing an airline ticket. So we were like, that's weird. So they created VOO, which solves the essential problem. And this particular B2B all-in-one marketplace is for private business aviation. It allows you to search, book, manage, and pay for your private jet flights in real time. And VOO is responsible. It's a responsive web application for mobile devices and desktop. So, with the future being aviation, they have created an opportunity where Safir Global members can purchase these tokens. Anybody can purchase the tokens on Uniswap, LA Token, P2P, B2B, BKEX, which I think is the best one. You can do that. But in order for you to get more benefit out of it, you download the Zeniq app. You create your wallet. You take these steps and you move the actual AVINOC tokens from LA token, from BKEX, from P2B, B2B, and you send them to your AVINOC Zeniq wallet on your Zeniq app. You send them to that, right? And so there's two different ways that you can gain profits from this. One is just on the app, and two is on the app connected with your Safir back office. Now that's a whole different game for those that's involved. And these are some of the staking rewards that you'll get. So as you can see, this is number one. This is without being a Safir Global member. Okay. If you're not a Safir Global member, the max you're going to get out of it is about 5.5% a year. Okay. And you do that up to 15 years. Right. And so when we understand how staking works and you understand the economics behind the coin value and how that increase happens, when you're holding Zeniq coins, then the value is transferred to the Zeniq coin based upon the process that they're using with the staking, the hybrid staking. So there is some value in staking AVINOC and you can gain, good returns. But if you have these Zeniq coins, then I think you'll understand a lot better why we are promoting the massive, return that you get with Safir Global additional bonuses. All right. So the staking is you're going to get this every single day. And so with normal staking, not the hybrid, this is normal staking. You lock it up for a year, 2 years. You don't get to touch any of that. And at the end of that term, kind of like a CD at a bank, at the end of that term, then you start to see the gains from what you put in there, or you lose gains. One or the other happens because you don't get the opportunity to take out profits along the way. Well, with this process, they've created it to where you can actually take out your rewards along the way. Now, it's done in a reward-based system, not a profit or commission-based system. So there's two different things there. So as a member, you get to get on one of the presentations that I showed you earlier and find out exactly how that works. Now, the one thing that I'll say, just so you know the difference between a commission-based or dividends or commissions or dividends or profits, the tokens, you will get a reward voucher called an NFT for whatever withdrawal you want to make. Okay. And then you can exchange that for and redeem it for your AVINOC tokens with whatever crypto that you desire. That's how that works. There will be a 5% Zeniq coin burn to help create more value and scarcity in the market. And that's been a position that's helped every single coin out there go to the moon. All right. So get your app on your wallet, get your wallet on your app, and you'll be good to go. Now, we talked about possibility one. This is possibility two. So now you connect it with your Zeniq app, with your back office, and now you're getting 100% more benefit from that staking process, right up to 165% for a 15-year staking of the token. Like I said, it's not about never seeing it. It's the fact that every day you have the opportunity to withdraw your profit. So there's no lockup period. I mean, obviously, you need to leave it in there to gain something, but you don't have to worry about not being able to access your funds, right? Like with the Zeniq coins right now, you can access them, but you're going to lose a lot of money. But at least with this one, you're going to gain, and then you can access, and you're going to continue to gain, right? So they have opened up the door for anybody that wants to withdraw. You can withdraw at any time, not a problem. There are fees involved, but those fees are taken up by the vouchers, which we call NFTs, that they're going to issue for you. So you don't pay the fees. Those fees are basically sucked up within the system to help build more value for the Zeniq coin. So if you really understand the big picture and you create, more long-term benefit with your Zeniq coin by holding them because this token is just helping to bring more value. This is a project that's come on board to help build a value in the Zeniq coin. Every project that comes on board, don't lose sight of the prize, is to build more value in the Zeniq coin. That's what it's for. That's what it's for. So possibility two is sign up with Safir Global, get your hub, right? And then purchase X amount of AVINOC tokens so you can have both. Why do you need both? Let me show you. And there is some compounding as well. So just so you know. So here's what's interesting about that. There's still, energy tech is coming. We have the health tech. Hey, what's going on? We have the blockchain tech, which is your hub. This hub,
what's this?
Yeah, this. So we have blockchain tech. So I want to get to that real quick, so we won't go too long. We have the AVINOC staking. Okay, that's happening. This week is really it's hot. There's some app issues that's getting cleared out every day. There's new updates, and so everything is working on that front. Now, in order to maximize your compensation with this particular organization, then you want to make sure that you don't miss the real point of the program. It is to sell the product called the Zeniq Hub. So Zeniq Hubs come in a physical form, and they come in the housing hub, which is a digital form. And so when you're selling hubs, then you're building, more wealth in this particular side of the business. And you're going to need, in order to scale your business, to build more wealth on the AVINOC tokenization side as well. And so what they've created is they've created an ecosystem that tells you, here is the benefit of being a Safir Global member, working with Zeniq Technologies. You have the Zeniq Hubs, you got the swap, you got Zeniq Smart Chain coming, tokenization, NFTs. We got the debit card staking, the app wallet. We got all of this access, and the decentralized exchange that's coming around later this year, maybe Q4. All of this is helping to create more value for that Zeniq coin. Now, in order to benefit from that, the staking piece is an absolute masterpiece that runs this process and helps you to benefit greatly over time. Now, we mentioned that there is a possibility one and a possibility two. One, if you are not a Safir Global member, you will benefit from getting about 82.5% max, over a 15-year period. If you are a Safir Global member, then you get to boost that by 100%, and you get 165% over a 15-year period. Now you're getting it every day. It's compounding every day if you don't take it out. And if you want to pull your rewards out, then you're able to do so at any time. Okay, no lockup. Now, how is it calculated? in the benefit plan as a Safir Global member, it is part of the unilevel and it helps you to grow in the career ranks as well. So you're not only benefiting from the staking on your app, now you're benefiting from the purchases in your downline and the purchases from new purchases, and you're going to get commissions from that sale. All right. So how does that work? Now, it used to be 9%, now it's 10% in your first level. So in addition to everything you just saw, as a Safir Global member, on your first level, when you sponsor somebody and they purchase a hub, right, you're going to get you're going to get 10% of that purchase. And when they make a purchase from the AVINOC tokens and they stake those tokens, then if it's 1,000 or if it's 10,000, you're going to get 10% of that as well. And that goes into your compensation plan. Now, why is that important? Because in your compensation plan, you get to increase in rank and you get additional bonuses for that as well. Okay. So as I said in the past, we had 7 streams of income. Now we have 8 streams. That's what's really amazing. This is just a quick example on how that works. So if you're getting 10% of, the purchase in the unilevel plan, then you're going to get 60% of that 10%. That's what that means. Okay. And the same thing, if somebody stakes for 15 years and they want to, purchase 1,000 euros worth of AVINOC tokens, then you're going to get 100% commission for that. So if you're getting 10%, which is 100% commission, you're going to get that 10%, right? Which is 100 euros of that 1,000 euro purchase, all right? So that's how that works. So that's what that 1075 shows you is you're getting that percentage. And on your second level, you're getting 7%, which is 70 euros. And your third level, you get 50%, which is 5%, which is 50 euros. Okay. So that's in addition to the staking itself. That's what's so powerful. This is the actual career plan. So anyone that's in the program understands this career plan and the changes that are instituted. We used to have the opportunity, right, or the requirement of no more than 40% volume in each leg. It had to be spread across 3+ legs, right? Which was amazing because it worked very well. But whatever was left over, that 60% went forward. And so you could easily go from ruby, double ruby, all the way to diamond within, a couple of weeks because you didn't lose any of that. And you didn't have to qualify each time. You just, whatever you had in there goes forward. And so you could qualify today, but since you didn't have it distributed properly, the rest of it would move you forward to the next rank really quick. So that still is the case. Now it's a little easier. Why? Because now they have an iFiber product, which is your med tech, and they have what we call the staking tips. So 50%, instead of the 40% in 3 legs, now you have 50% that comes from the blockchain tech, right? Any of the products, the Zeniq Hub, iFiber, anything that's in the back office like that. Then you have another 50% that comes from the staking. Those two are what will move you through the ranks. Okay. So what does that look like? The staking tips, 50% rule, 50% coming from the blockchain tech, products and hardware, and 50% comes from the staking tips. So that staking is 50% of what you need in order to move through the career ranks. Just that simple. So the career plan gives you an example there, talked a little bit about it there, and we still have that plan as well. And so that is an update on the staking tips. It's an update on pretty much all of the different programs that are live with the company. There may be some other things that I'm sure I didn't cover. Let me look right quick. So like I said, if you're on YouTube and you catching this, hey, hit me up, say hello, let me know where you're from, something like that. I know we had about 8 or 10 people on not too long ago, and then I had to bounce out and keep moving. All right. So there are people, I'm looking at the Telegram. There are people still in there that are talking about trying to sell their Zeniq coins. That's not happening unless you use Uniswap at this particular time. Or which I recommend, and everybody, I want you to, kind of capture this. This is the most important thing that I can tell you. And I've been saying it since June of 2021. The Zeniq coins, they are giving you coins as a member in the program every day, every month, every week. It just depends on how many hubs you have running, right? I have 2 hubs plus some additional fractional hubs or whatever. And so I got a total of about 10 different, hubs and parts of hubs running. And so I got in before a lot of the halving started. The halving process, started as far as halving production of the coin started in February of this year. But if you were in back in June all the way up until February, you were consistently getting these coins. And a lot of people were using the mentality of these ROI systems out there, the daily, 3%, 5%, 7% a day type mentalities where, hey, shouldn't I be able to go cash these out real quick and get my money? This is a long-term, legitimate blockchain-based company. They are built on actual business. This is not a, smoke and mirrors, pay me a few percent a day and I'll take my money out whenever I want it. You can take whatever you want, but you're going to have to go through different processes in order to do it. And there are so many fees involved with that. Zeniq is creating their own decentralized exchange and Zeniq Swap and a Zeniq Smart Chain. All of that is happening. They have already given us updates on these particular parts of the blockchain process. Decentralized finance is tricky. There's a lot of compliance issues, and so they're trying to do everything the right way. And believe me, if you were here with me back in September, August, or whatever, then yes, we talked about it. We were excited and everything. But then after, like I said, after they're working on it in the background, but over time, some people got a little antsy. They want to cash out. They want to cash out. Well, if you do that, then you're going to lose out on a massive opportunity, to increase the value of the coin. And so I don't recommend that people take their coins and try to cash them out. People have tried that and people have lost everything because of that, because the Ethereum gas prices is going to put a hurting on you. So what I want you to know is, yes, if you choose, you can go into your back office in Safir Global, your back office. You can take those. Here's what I would say. If you want to do that, go to Media Center. In the Media Center, it gives you a tutorial and tells you exactly how you can transfer your Zeniq coins to your MetaMask wallet, to Uniswap, and you can convert them to whatever cryptocurrency you choose, and then you'll have whatever's left. You can do that. So if you are a member and you want to take your coins and run, that is your particular right. And yes, you can do that. But Pancake Swap, they still have to build a bridge between Zeniq and the BNB BSC Pancake Swap. So that still has not happened. Therefore, we cannot take our Zeniq coins from where they are directly to Pancake Swap. The bridge is not there. Okay. But there are, ways that you can take them, maybe, take them over to Uniswap, and then you can do that backdoor, create a, ERC20, and then take that and bridge it over to BSC. But if you want to pay those kind of fees, it's totally up to the individual. I do not recommend it. This is a long-term play. Coins are long-term. Crypto is long-term. If you want quick money, then you're gonna have to get some inside information, find out what tokens are launching, and find out what the utility behind it is, and hey, jump on board. There's many BSC dApps and smart chain contracts out there that you can jump on, and there's so many that it's hard to know which ones are gonna moon, which ones are gonna flop. So if you really want that, take that chance, then that's your opportunity to do that. But if you want a solid, long-term wealth building, crypto building opportunity, this is it. It has shown us over and over and over that it's here to stay. They're doing great things. They're doing things to provide long-term viability for the community. And that's what we're here to do. We went from about 10,000 members in May and June to over 600,000 within a year with this program. So people understand the value. We just have to stay the course. All right. So, hey, look, diversify as you will, but this is a stable in the community of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a clairvoyant. I can't tell you what to do with your money. I can't tell you what's going to happen yesterday, today, or tomorrow with the company. All I know is this: it's working as it's been advertised. Okay, so if you want to benefit from this whole operation, if you want to benefit in the long term, then I recommend that you stay the course. And when the smart chain is created, when the Zeniq swap is created, and when the staking tips are in full swing, think about this for a second. If you stay, tuned and you listen to the updates that comes out all the time, you know that the tokenization is a major, major deal. We know that AVINOC is the first project that's on the blockchain. We know that Tupan is not far behind, and we know that there's numerous ones coming after. So what happens when the first one is a success and the price goes up? Then Tupan comes along a year later, and it's amazing because it's the only one that's repairing the rainforest with the SEC approved partner. Then it goes up again because Zeniq is choosing very carefully who they work with. And these are like unique opportunities that you just don't see every day. And they're all coming to the Zeniq blockchain. And so after two or three of these happen, Zeniq coin goes from, let's say, 40 cent on PancakeSwap. It's already over $1. It was up to $3 back in October. Let's say it gets to $3 on, the other platforms. Let's say a year from now, it gets to $5. And let's say a year and a half from now, it gets to $8. So now we're looking at a year and a half from now. You've collected 80,000 Zeniq coins because you didn't sell any, right? You weren't desperate to sell any. You have 80,000 coins. You have 10,000 staked under AVINOC. You have another 10,000 staked under Tupan. Both of their currencies went through the roof as well, right? So instead of having $8 worth of coins that you just sold because you paid $80 in fees, 1.5 years go by and you have in excess of $400,000 or euros worth of value in just 3 coins or tokens. And you can easily cash out at any time if you so choose. Today is a challenge, but a year and a half from now, everything worked out. They got everything tested, operationally working fine. The possibilities is what I'm talking about. I believe that a year from now, how the kinks worked out. I believe the technology is there. They have over 60 developers that's helping around the globe. This is an opportunity that is invaluable for those that have seen the fake ones. This is a real one. And unfortunately, many people can't distinguish between the fake and the real because you've seen so much fake. I get it. Been there, done that. I know what it looks like. I know how it feels. So I'm very happy to let you know in this hour-long update that this is the right place and right time. There are so many great opportunities that are abound. I love investing in coins and different cryptos. These are things that I do. You'll always, I don't have a problem with letting you know. I always will talk about great projects that I see out in this space, right now. And ever since I've been here, Safir Zeniq Technologies has always presented it as a long-term great program. And so you will always hear me repeat that this is absolutely one of the best programs for crypto building. But there are great programs out there that have just tokens, just coins, that do specific trading. Because Zeniq Technology is not in the trading space, so that's a different category. And so I have programs in a different category, different DeFi programs. I have other staking programs. I have the smart contract programs. So those things, yeah, you will see me talk about those. Absolutely, because that's what I do, right? So join me on my passive, income portal. There's a Telegram group for that. Let me see if I can go put that up for you. So there's a couple of things. So that's the Telegram group you can check out for my Safir Telegram group. You can see there. The Facebook group is available as well. So you definitely want to check that out. And this is a site that I created just for our team, but it's a public site, so you can check that out, get a little more information if you want. So there's a lot of ways to get information about the program, get information about when I'm going live, when I'm doing, weekly presentations about the program. So it's all available. Nothing's hidden. It's right there for you. It's all public information. You can definitely catch me on my YouTube channel, giving updates as well. All right. So with that being said, like I said, if you're on YouTube, hit me up, put a little comment or something. Let me know you're here. Let me know where you're from, stuff like that. But stay tuned. There's more to come. I have that presentation interview I'm doing with a leader, owner of a company, um, probably later this evening or tomorrow, I think it is. So it's good stuff. All right. I think that will do it for now. But I appreciate you guys, popping in and kind of seeing what's going on. All right. All right. Let's see what I got here. All right. Hope y'all have a good day. Yo. All right. Well, good stuff. All right. Any comments, any questions, anything? Going once, going once, going once. All right. I don't hear anything. All right, guys. Well, hey, that's what it's all about. All right. Thanks for joining me. Peace.